What's poppin', people? Welcome to the hottest NFT crypto channel, coming at you from the self-proclaimed king himself, Nicky G. Actually kidding, I know nothing, but I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Before we hop into it, huge shout out to the community, guys. You guys have been amazing, making me banners, logos, making me videos, making me songs, finding video editors, graphic designers. It has been an amazing experience, guys, and you know what? I can't wait to build on this experience so far. Thank you. Let's get into it. As you guys can tell, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say in these videos should be taken as financial advice. Do your own research if you decide to get into this space. Let's get right into it. All right, guys, the best part of the video, today's tip of the day. Never stick a fork in a toaster. Let's get into it.
If it's only for a moment, those stars, I really wanna hold it. So tight, my hands begin to mold it. Watch me fold it so I can...
All right, guys, now into our first segment. We're here with Lucky from the Nicky G Alpha Discord. He is one of our alpha callers. Today he's gonna be talking about the Antonym project. Lucky, take it away, man.
Hey Nicky, how are you, bro?
Good, man. I'm good and excited to talk about this project. It's very hyped up, obviously. So yeah, let's hear it.
No problem, bro. So today we're going to talk about Antonym. It's a very exclusive project that's only been out for like 2.5 months. The hype is unreal for this project. If you're looking at their Twitter account, they have close to 100,000 followers, but in their Discord, there's only 17,000. They're very big on community building. Like, I was in a Discord with Am, and he basically explained how tightly knitted he wants his community to be. Whitelist is actually really hard to get in there. They do an interview with you, and they explain what their roadmap is or what plans they have. There is no roadmap in the Discord, but I do know that they're going to be building like 3D sculptures and giving it to their holders. They have some pretty big partnerships right now. They have one with Pixelmon. So basically what they're planning on doing is integrating digital with physical art, trying to bring in new people into the NFT space through their physical art. Right now their community is actually really active with 16,000 people. So they are active 24/7. They host public events every day. Not the team, the public does this themselves. They host all kinds of tournaments and stuff like that. It's a very good place community wise. So like the founders are really like hard on the community building aspect of it. They just want to keep it as tightly knitted as possible, you know. It's looking really good. I know that the no roadmap part of it throws everybody off, but it is something I guess they're keeping for the ones that they believe deserve the whitelist in their project. But I guess we'll see where they go from there.
Yeah, and obviously they have a huge collaboration with Pixelmon. Like, that one sent the internet flying when they put this on Twitter. We can talk about a little bit about the art. How do you feel about the art? Because I feel like so far we've seen every single piece is a one of one. How do you think it's gonna mix together?
Honestly, it depends on the strategy they're going to use. I know they have like 20, I think it's 23 or 24 different ones. Like, they released 24 different pictures, but a lot of the heads are the same. I think they might just mix and match heads, and they might have different skin types or different skin designs that we still haven't seen yet, or they haven't shown. They don't even have a website yet, you know, so there's really a lot that we still haven't seen, but they're planning on minting mid-February, so hopefully we get a website sometime soon.
A lot of speculation there with no roadmap, so I don't know how I feel about it, but obviously the hype makes up enough for it. I think the project will probably fly. Speaking from myself and strategy for this project, if I can get in and get marked, I will buy it off mint, and I will just gonna watch the pre-reveal, because normally pre-reveal is the highest point. You sell out your pre-reveal, you wait till post-reveal. You could buy back in if you really like the project and what they're doing, but it could go for a ride. It could go for a very nice ride. We've seen some projects like really take off recently, and I wouldn't be surprised if I saw this, breach 1 ETH like very quickly.
Oh, I think more than that. This project, just because of how exclusive it is, especially if they decide, let's say it's 1 NFT per person, because of how limited it is, the price of that is going to be a lot higher than 1 E, I find. Because everybody's only going to have one, I don't think people are just going to be, letting it go. Especially as, like, if you're working as hard as you do in Antonym to get that whitelist roll, and then obviously keeping it and making sure that it's not revoked for any reason, like, it's a challenge, you know, it's hard work.
Fair enough. And just before we finish off, I just wanted to touch on the fact that this project Toys, I'm in the Discord here, it's closed Discord. They share a lot of the same team members. Can't see them online right now, but Conflicts and T-Lop are actually a part of this too. Snowy's a modder here too, or he's a part of the team here as well. For me, like, I don't like it when projects, especially big ones, they overlap like that. They're kind of like going for a 2-for-1. I would monitor it because I would hate for them to either try and double up on something because they see the opportunity, or screw over one brand because the other one doesn't work out as well.
Ruben and Am right now, like, when I heard Am on the stages like 2 days ago, he was very persistent on like community building. Like, I could tell he's for the people. Everything he said was something that I've never heard anybody say literally during the stages. I believe that he's trying his best to build something that's gonna last a really long time, you know. If, like, I know that Am and Ruben are probably like really focused on this project, whereas, like, let's say the mods are on the other project, just to probably bring in the expertise or the experience they have from this one. I don't really know, you know. So, but me, at the end of the day, I always look at the founders just to see like who they are as people. And when I heard Am do his stages there, he really got my attention with just the way he described like what his plan was to do, and it made a lot of sense, you know, especially in this industry. So it's really good to hear that from like somebody that has a project like as massive as this on his hands, you know.
For sure. All right, Lucky, I really want to thank you for coming on the show this week. I call it the show. I want to thank you for coming on this week and talking about this project. Very hyped up, very excited for it. Thank you again.
No problem, Nicky, man. Anything for you, bro.
All right, guys, moving on to this project called Atomverse. Doesn't look like a super hyped up project. They got about 25k on Twitter. Discord, it says 20,000 people in the Discord. A little weird, you know, a little bit more on Twitter than they do on Discord, which you don't see too often. But if we can go into the details of it, guys, it looks like supply is 8,888. Haven't announced the mint price yet, and the mint date is set for a late February launch, which there's plenty of time to get in here and get your whitelist, guys, if you want it. Speaking of whitelist, first way, invite 5 friends to the Discord, go to the links, follow on Twitter, and reach level 8. And then obviously the second and third way are going to be a little bit more harder, as they usually are for these kinds of projects. We have to jump into the art. I actually do like the art, guys. I think it looks pretty cool. It's got a cute aspect to it. It looks very detailed in terms of, you know, how it looks. Like this character, you can see it looks like a one-of-one piece. It's really going for that radioactive look, and I think they pulled it off really well. And if I look for my favorite one, guys, this Moon Man is pretty sick, but my favorite piece out of the entire set is got to be Hawk. My boy Hawk from Cobra Kai is definitely my favorite piece in this set. For art, guys, I think they passed the art test. They passed the vibe check. They look good. They're cute, you know, detailed, and high quality 3D art. If we can jump into the roadmap, guys, a little fluffy, to be honest with you. Q1, basically all this says is that they're going to have the launch and do marketing. It's January, so Q1 is going to be another 2 months. So if they're doing just 2 months of marketing and giveaways and partying, you know, you're going to be stuck holding this thing for quite some time. But assuming that they move into their phase 2 as soon as the launch is over, they'll be working on their chemistry lab reveal. Atom holders can perform chemical reactions and create new molecules. Assuming this is a Bored Ape Yacht Club play on the serums, it would be cool to see how they implement it and what exactly changes it has, if it's a new collection, if it just upgrades metadata, so like new traits on the thing. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they implement this thing. And then obviously they have merch like everybody else. Q3, Q4, I'm not even going to talk about, guys, because it's a long way away, and if you really want to take a look, click the link in the description to check out their Discord. All right, guys, for strategy on this mint, I am lucky enough to own a mutant ape and got whitelist. But if you don't have whitelist, don't worry, because the Nicky G Alpha group is definitely getting whitelist for this project. In terms of the strategy for minting, it's going to be my typical watch the mint, kind of see how it progresses. If it looks like it has some steam, I'm going to mint my max amount, whatever that is, 1 or 2. From there, monitoring secondary market so that I can sell and cover the cost of at least one of them. After that, just taking profits wherever I can. So finding a good price point, seeing the secondary market, taking the profits, and then if things start to pop off, then get back in. That's all I got for this project, guys. Atomverse is coming out late February. Make sure to take a look, join the Discord, link is in the description below. All right, guys, Hopping into the next project, we got the sad bots. In the background behind me, you can see the dope promotional video that they put out on Twitter on, I believe it was January 16th. This thing looks awesome. When I saw this for the first time, I just immediately knew that this project is going to be big. If you look at the artwork, guys, it's so high quality. It looks great. They obviously know what they're doing, animating these things, making amazing promotional videos, really showcasing how good the NFTs themselves are. Very exciting stuff. More recently, guys, we can see that they did launch their website, sadbots.io, and that's what this promotional video is. This promotional video actually came out today, so we'll be taking a brand new look at the website live. All right, guys, so we're going to take a look through the website really quickly. Obviously, high quality render art on the front page, showing a little GIF preview of the different pieces. These just look incredible, man. Like, I can't get over the fact that how good these things look. There's a little bit of lore here on the side. It tells you the collection size, 8,888. Fully 3D NFTs built and ready for the metaverse. And if we scroll down, we'll be able to see a little bit more of the roadmap. Number one, new society. I guess this means that they want to sell out of the collection. They will be providing 3D files to the holders, and secret trait specific utilities are revealed before benefits are hidden away in your sad bot. Donation to a mental health charity and commercial rights. So assuming that you can do whatever you want with your sad bot NFT, which is pretty cool. Step two in their roadmap, guys, is called the Singularity. Exclusive merch, as you know, every single project is offering merch nowadays. We're all going to be rocking NFT merch for the next 10 years. It's created for the Sadbots brand, IP building, and further focus on marketing for the Sadbots, and the exclusive holder club with premium alpha and networks and community funds. So it sounds like a typical, we're going to give you alpha, we're going to give you whitelist, we're going to make you buy merch from us. Not very impressed with the roadmap so far. To infinity and beyond, Sadbots Metaverse, brand partnerships, further IP building, and Sandbots to the world so that our community art and brand can become a household name in the NFT and Web3 space. Not gonna lie, roadmap seems a little fluffy to me. They didn't really hint at much. They said they want to sell out, give you 3D files, commercial rights, they're gonna donate to a charity, they're gonna sell you merch, they're gonna fund a DAO and give you alpha, and they're gonna be in the metaverse. To me, that's the only thing that I don't really like. Roadmap is kind of a typical NFT project for today's current climate in the market. Scroll down a little bit further, guys, we can meet the team. It looks like they're all doxed, which is great. You love to see a doxed team because that means they're probably going to be in it for the long run. They won't be able to just pick up and leave because they did link themselves to the project. Johnny Wong, 3D artist, and he's the creator. And then, guys, if you scroll down on the website and you want to check out the rest of the team, sadbots.io, and you can go check out the socials of the rest of the team. Do your own research, always. Again, guys, just going over the sneak peeks in the Discord, I think these look sick. Like, these little NFTs, these little robots look amazing. This one's probably one of my favorites. I just love the red-black combo. I've always liked red-black combos, red-gold, you know. This little fishy bowl, it reminds me of Chicken Little with the little fish bowl guy. This one looks like it's probably going to be a one-of-one, like super rare. Normally when you see these kind of color schemes, you see these big flashy pieces, normally the most important ones. All right, guys, strategy going into this mint: get whitelist, join the Nicky G Alpha Discord, get yourself on the whitelist because we got spots. My strategy going into this mint would be to probably just mint max. I'm pretty confident in a sellout with this project. They look amazing. The team is great. The team is doxed. The roadmap's a little fluffy, but they can always build on it. Max mint, build off the hype, and then flip pre-reveal to try and maximize profits. That's strategy I'll be taking on this, guys. All right, guys, my next project, we'll be talking about the mighty Raccoons. This project has been flying extremely under the radar for what they're doing, what they're offering, and the level of art that they have. I think it's phenomenal, and the vision of an animated series sounds so sick, especially when the artist has 2.5 million subscribers on YouTube. Take that in. The artist has 2.5 million subscribers on YouTube, and this is literally his brand, the Mighty Raccoons. The project just hasn't gotten the right eyes on it yet, but I think if it can pick up some steam before the mint date, they can easily become one of those hyped up 3D animal projects. Alright, guys, talking about the actual collection itself, it looks like 9,999, which is a pretty big number, especially if you're not that hyped up of a project. They might have difficulty selling this out, to be honest with you. If it doesn't get enough hype in the next few days, they plan on launching on January 31st and February 1st at a price point of 0.09, I believe. They're gonna have trouble minting this thing out. The unfortunate part about this, guys, is that they just don't want to push it back, and they really believe in their community, which is awesome. And you know what? Like, you only really need 4,000, 5,000 holders. So if you have 8,000 people in the Discord and it's all real organic, you can do it. It's just going to be a lot harder because at the end of the day, everybody wants to make money. And if people don't see themselves making money on this project just because the amount of volume just not going to be there, they're going to have a tough time minting out, which is super unfortunate because I've talked to a lot of people. They love the look of it. They love the idea of it. And they think the artist is super talented. But without having confidence that they're going to sell out, people are getting scared to join in on the project. In the next couple of days, if they can really hype it up, then I'll be minting it just to see where it goes on kind of like a flyer of a chance that it takes off and sells out. I think it can go up pretty decent amount in floor price. Seeing all the 3D animal projects that have been taking off in the last month or two, I can definitely see it taking off if it sells out. If it can get in front of the right eyeballs, got a chance. In terms of the roadmap, guys, pretty standard stuff for the most part. It's not really laid out. It's just kind of a few bullet points of what they want to do. Initial work for the animation series, including NFTs in the animation series, mobile game with reward system, merchandise sale. Like I say, every video for every project, there's a merchandise. And then the raccoon lands in the metaverse, which is another typical thing. Everyone wants to join the metaverse with these 3D files. All right, guys, if you come down to the team, you can actually click on these little icons here, which they're using for their photos. And you can see that they are pseudo-anonymous. I want to say they are semi-doxed. You can see this guy's name, Saru Saral. Merci Basiri, private NFT profile picture. Same thing here. Well, here's his name, so fully doxed, which is a little bit more of a positive sign, guys. That's one thing that I would kind of highlight for the team, that they do feel comfortable enough to dox themselves. Mighty Raccoon, their Twitter, it lacks engagement, it lacks followers. I just think that they didn't do a great job at marketing this thing out. Could have done really well, but we're just not seeing it. As for the Instagram, guys, like I said, the artist himself has 105,000 followers on Instagram. He's got 2.5 million subscribers on YouTube. Here's a cool little teaser video, guys, I wanted to show you that highlights the quality of these avatars. So guys, all in all, this is one of those projects that you hate to see go down swinging, but I can't say I have the most confidence in it. I can't say that I would want to get whitelisted and mint it, and I'm not really sure what the play is here. It really needs more marketing. It really does. They have a great product. They just got to put it in front of the right eyes. All right, guys, for the last project, coming at you with the Gooniez Gang. So obviously not much introduction needed for the Gooniez Gang. Everybody really knows what it is. 137,000 in the Discord, 95,000 on Twitter. They're a huge project. Everybody knows it. Everybody wants it. Pretty sure every big influencer in the game that I've worked with at least has whitelist for this project. Nikki G Alpha Group has whitelist for this project. It's going to be a big one, guys. It's super exciting, and let's just dive into it. So guys, on screen here, you can see like this is the first sneak peek that was shared. I'm pretty sure this is a 1-of-1. This duck looks sick. Like, you know, the black and gold, it's just like something about black and gold. It just looks so prestigious and so dope. The red eyes really give it this evil look. You keep scrolling down. This one's a little bit wackier. I guess it's supposed to be some sort of like circuit board, wires coming out of it. Still looks kind of dope. Not my favorite. We get into some sneak peeks. They show different animations of the car, the wheels moving. Pretty sick stuff. This one, honestly, this kind of like Grenadier kind of guy. He looks kind of cool. I'm just a big fan of the art. I love Daffy Duck. It reminds me of, like, you know, back in the day watching Bugs Bunny. Daffy Duck puts a little smile on your face, you know what I mean? Here's an actual like action shot of this duck. Pretty sure they did like a motion capture, because there was like a sneak peek of a motion capture. It looks very similar to this scene, but I guess we'll find out when that happens. This is actually the photo that I used, guys, on my Twitter giveaway. That Twitter giveaway went off. I think I got like 5,000 followers from that Twitter giveaway because of the Gooniez Gang. Just wild. So guys, there was actually some talks about people being concerned about Daffy Duck, Warner Brothers kind of being concerned about the copyright infringements or something that could kind of screw this team over in the long run. But I did talk to the founder, Big Goonski, really nice guy, has no concerns about it. They said they looked into it and they're not infringing on anything, which is awesome to hear. They seem pretty confident in it, so that's great as well. In terms of engagement, guys, they get a ton of engagement on their posts. Like, look at this post. 13 hours ago, 11,000 retweets. It's absurd. Like, that is absurd amount of engagement on a post. Yeah, it's a big project. It's probably going to go really well. I can see this thing hitting like a 3 ETH floor day one. Like, I really do. I think if you're going to make some money on it, it's going to be in that day one pre-reveal stage, and it's, you know, it's going to fly. Obviously, as some big projects do to create hype, and it's just a marketing strategy, is they do the Discord invite competition. Nobody really likes it because you have to shill out invites to everybody and hope they join and Hope you get up to the right level before they increase the odds or increase the levels on it, and hope you hit the right level to get your whitelist role. But if you're in one of the alpha groups of any of the YouTubers out there, like Crypto Gorilla and myself, you already have whitelist. Maybe that's your calling right now. Let's do some research. All right, guys, now in terms of the roadmap, and then we'll go into a little strategy. For the roadmap, looks like they're doing 3D collectibles, merch, ownership of the actual 3D files, some sort of in-game token, which is really cool to see. If you can play to earn it all, it's always a plus. Animated series, that's going to be interesting because they are definitely going to be crossing some lines with the animated series. Exclusive events for token holders, and then Metaverse Takeover, which are two more like basic generic things that we see. But I don't know, whenever I see token, I go to my Palisade boys, hit them up and say, guys, check out this token for me because I don't know what it means. And my Palisade guys, Algo, Quiche, Dujo, Catch, all the guys in the Nikki G Alpha Discord, they give us the info and they'll tell us if it's good or not. All right, guys, and now going into the strategy for this. Like I said before, it's probably going to moonshot day one pre-reveal. My plan is to, try and catch the peak. If not, at least I'm in profit. If you're in profit, 2x, 3x, 40x, 10x, whatever it is, you're in profit, you made a good trade. That's the way you got to look at it. You can never catch the top, 100% of the time. And you just got to move forward and move on to the next mint because there is a lot coming in February. All right, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you liked what you saw, drop a like, comment, subscribe, bell icon for notifications when I post. And hopefully maybe there's another invite in the description of this video so you guys can get into the Nikki G Alpha Discord. I know over this weekend, if I'm not posting this video on Friday, I know over this weekend I'll be dropping more tier 2 passes for my alpha group. A lot of different perks, guys. Between the whitelist spots that we're talking to 40 different projects. We've already accepted about 12 different projects. We're bringing them in to the Nikki G Alpha Discord. Not only that, but getting people placed into actual positions in projects as moderators, as community managers. We're out here helping people out and getting them started in the space. Stay tuned, guys. I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you next time. Nikki out. Peace.